multi-level marketing is a leadership factory. You know, Tony Robbins used to say something. He says that the biggest industry in the world today is the industry of self-education. The industry of self-education, where you begin to educate yourself. No, this is self-education is different from going to school. You can go to school and you are not still self-educated. So what MLM does is that it gives you self-education. It allows you to develop yourself. No, it does not matter the background where you're coming from. So it gives everyone a level playing field, and it begins to develop in you a leader. So MLM is a leadership factory. And I want us to understand that people don't fail in MLM, but they quit. Why do they quit? Because they do not have the requisite leadership skills and competencies to succeed in the industry. So if anyone tells you that I have failed in this company, I have failed many times in this company, the person yet does not have the leadership competencies that is required to succeed in this industry, because this place is a leadership factory. This is where leaders are created on a daily basis. And before I start, I want us to know again that success was never designed to be pursued. And the moment you begin to pursue success, then know that you have already failed. Success is attracted. Success is the product of who you are becoming. It is more of the being, not just the doing. You can be running around looking for people to bring into your business and it's not working. It is definitely because you are doing more than you are becoming. Okay, because when you become a leader, when you become it, definitely you will attract the success. All right. So at this point, I'm going to start the nice presentation, and I want to start with this preamble. Managing people is a tough job. Managing people is a tough job. Therefore, continuous self-improvement and personal development is a key requirement for every leader. And I want to stand on the word of John C. Maxwell. He said, everything rises and falls on leadership. Everything rises and falls on leadership. All of us are in Nigeria today. We know what is going on in our country. We know what is going on in the whole world because of leadership failures. So if you look at your team, if you look at your business, remember, this business has to do with dealing with people. If your business is not doing well, then go and look at your leadership. Now, leaders are not born. Leaders are trained. Leaders are not born. Leaders are trained. I want us to have this at the back of our mind. Then there are 3 core values of success in MLM business. 3 core values of success in MLM business. You must have these core values if you really want to succeed here. Number 1 is leadership. You must be able to lead people. See, the world is full of followers. The world is full of followers. The leaders are very few. So if you want to succeed in this industry, you must be able to be a good leader. Leadership is number 1. Number 2 is hard work. You must be able and ready to work hard. You know, some people call it smart work. Yes, smart work, hard work, they are interchangeable. And then number 3 is commitment. You must be committed. You must be committed. So tonight we are looking at leadership. Now there are what we call leadership competencies. Because we say that multi-level marketing is a leadership factory, there are core 10 leadership competencies that are critical to success in MLM. Number 1 is belief and faith. Belief and faith. You must not be a doubting Thomas. You must believe in something. You must believe in something. You must believe. You must believe. Okay, because there is there's something about believing in something. When you believe, you are going to begin to see possibilities that others are not seeing. When you believe, you're going to begin to see possibilities that others are not seeing. See, you must believe in yourself first of all. That's where belief starts from. You must believe in yourself, and you must believe in the vision that you are pursuing. If you are in Faithful Life, what is the vision of Faithful Life? Is it a vision that you have believed in, or is it something you are still doubting? So you must believe in yourself first of all, that you are worthy and capable of driving this vision, and then you must believe in the vision, and then you begin to pursue this vision. Remember when I used to say, I used to tell us about 3 persons who are building a cathedral. One said he's laying bricks. But they asked the 3 of them, what are you doing? The first one said, I am laying bricks. They asked the second one what he's doing. He said he is building a wall. And they asked the third person what he's doing. He said he is building a cathedral. These three persons, they were doing the same thing, but they were not seeing the same thing. The one who is laying a brick is definitely going to leave on the way. If any little thing happens that is not convenient for him, he's going to leave. The one who's building a wall is also going to leave because he is not seeing the finished product. But the one who is building a cathedral is going to stay because he is seeing the end from the beginning. He's seeing the finished product. All right. So as a leader, you must believe that the vision is achievable. All right. You must believe that the vision is achievable. You have faith. It's going to be a drive. It's going to drive you. You have faith in the system. In the vision is going to be your motivation. Okay. You have faith. It's going to be your hope for the future. And this is very, very fundamental. Very, very fundamental if you have to succeed in any system. So believe. See, believe has a way of, bringing out your hidden strengths, your hidden talents, your hidden competencies. There are things that you can do or you could do that you're not actually aware of. But by the time you believe, you can begin to see those characters, those abilities, those capabilities begin to manifest. Okay. Now, faith also has to do with your belief in a higher authority. There are times that you are going to be down. There are times that you are going to be, demotivated. There are times that you will feel downcast because in the journey of success, there are going to be some pitfalls. Sometimes you fall and you rise again. Sometimes you fall and you rise again. Sometimes you fail and you rise again. There's a Washington said, if you are going to fail forward. If you are going to fail forward. All right. So even if you fall, you still know that there is somewhere you are going to, and you continue to move on. So belief and faith is very important. So your belief in a superior being is also very important. When I mean superior being, I mean your belief in God. Okay, your belief in God is also very important because it can be a source of succor at times when things are not moving the way you expect. So how much you believe in the Creator will do so much to impact your success as well. Because this belief, this faith in the Creator that He is omnipotent, for instance, gives you the conviction to continue to push even when things are not moving the way you want it, because you know that definitely everything is going to be okay. All right. So that hope, and that belief and faith is very, very important if you are going to succeed in this industry. All right. Okay. Number 2 is compassion. The second leadership competence is compassion. You must be a compassionate person. You must be a compassionate person. You see, if you must be a good leader, you're going to be compassionate. You must be compassionate. It's very, very fundamental. You must be compassionate. You must be empathetic. See, you must have empathy on people. Remember, you are not dealing with cars here. You're not dealing with inanimate objects. You are dealing with human beings. Human beings have emotions. Human beings have emotions. Human beings, they think. Human beings are different from other kind of animals. Human beings are superior beings. So they have emotions. Because they have emotions, when you are dealing with them, you must be able to feel as if you are in their own shoes. You must be able to walk in their shoes. You must be able to walk in the shoes of your team members and not just use them for ranking. Some leaders are very good at bringing people into a business, using them to make money, using them to rank. After that, they are gone. They dump them, and next time they are looking for other people who are going to join them. So you must be able to show compassion because this industry is more like a relationship business. MLM is like a relationship business. You are relate with people. See, people will stick with you when they sense that you genuinely care about them. You must show people, by every means that you genuinely care about them, about their well-being and about their success. And once people begin to perceive that this leader cares about us, they are going to stick with you, no matter what is the trying time. All right? So that's it, compassionate. Number 3, communication. Now, we all know communication in this industry is key and is vital. So effective communication is the lifewire of every successful MLM business. All right, because this business is about people. Timely communication and information sharing is fundamental. You must maintain constant communication with your team members in order to keep them informed and to have their interest sustained. You see, nature abhors vacuum. Whenever you do not give out the right information, the wrong information is going to go and occupy that space. So you must be able to communicate. You cannot be an effective leader in MLM and your team members cannot always communicate with you. For instance, they call you on the phone when they have a need and your phone is switched off. And you say your battery is not good. My battery is not good. My phone is not good. My this is not good. Then you're not ready for business. Because people need to develop trust that anytime they need assistance, they can call this leader and this leader is going to be available to assist them. It may just be just a little information they want to get from you. And if they're not able to communicate with you, that you're already leaving a gap. And that gap is going to be filled by viruses. Those viruses are inimical to the growth of this system. So effective communication is fundamental. Be able to communicate information, pass information from the hierarchies down to the last person in the team. Let them understand where the business is going. Let them show them the vision. Should be able to communicate the business to them. Be able to communicate the vision of the company to them. When you do this, I can tell you, you are going to be creating a massive team for yourself. All right. So, and again, when it comes to communication, see, communication is very important to sustain the tempo, to sustain the interest, to sustain the enthusiasm among the team members. Remember, these people will go all out. In fact, before our car award, I saw some leaders who are climbing hills just to go and tell some people about Powerful Life products. I was amazed. I said, if people can take this length, people can go this length in order to promote a business, in order to, to communicate, in order to share this opportunity with people, then this person must have caught the vision of this company. All right. So effective communication is important because it sustains interest. Don't leave your team without always communicating with them. Every day, every week, ensure you keep constant communication with your team. Yes, there are people in your team who may not be producing enough results like the others. Do not just leave them out of the loop. Okay? Continue to talk with them, continue to motivate them, continue to see that they continue to see the light that they saw on the first day that they joined the business. In MLM, there's a saying that you must lead from the front end, and you must also lead from the back end. So you must be able to identify where each person in your team is or where they belong to, and then work with them appropriately. Effective communication is very, very great. It's very, very essential. And then remember again that communication is also about how you present yourself. Let me tell you, the first communication is your appearance. The first communication is you, how you look, how you carry yourself, your courage, your comportment. See, everybody wants to associate with people who have courage, people who can communicate at the first sight. I can tell you, people want to associate with you. So the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, the way you package yourself is important if you're going to succeed in this industry. All right. Number 4 is patience. Wow, patience is a virtue. Is a virtue that every successful leader must have encoded in his DNA. If you're going to be a successful leader who is leading people, then you must be able to, imbibe the virtue of patience. You have to be patient. You have to be patient with people. See, everyone is not exactly like you. And as a leader, let me tell you, people are going to step on your toes. People are going to step on your toes. That is why Professor L.O. Mulumba would say that, Patrick Mulumba said that leadership is about service. Leadership is about service. He said it's about service. Because in leadership, you serve others. You serve others. You're a servant leader. Forget about the leadership we see in some of these our African countries. Because the true essence of leadership is about self-discovery and self-esteem. You must be able to conquer yourself first before you'll be able to lead others. Personal conquest is the beginning of true leadership. Now, this does not mean that you lose your self-respect. No, humility is also a part of patience. Because if you're not a humble person, I can tell you at any small thing somebody has spoken to you in a way you do not like, then you get angry and you tell the person, out of my team, because you have spoken to me in a way I do not like. So patience is very, very fundamental. All right. Now, patience is not just the ability to wait, but the ability to keep a good attitude while waiting. Some people say we have waited for so long for this and it didn't happen. We have waited for so long for this and it didn't happen. But it is not about the ability to wait. It is about the ability to keep a good attitude while you are waiting. That is this virtue called patience. All right? Patience is a form of wisdom. It demonstrates that we understand and accept the fact that sometimes things must unfold in their own time. You see, there are things that you want to do. It's just like you wanting to eat a mango in maybe in October. I don't know if mango is available in October, but I know mango begins to grow around December and January and all that. So you're trying to do something that is not in its season. You're trying to pluck or harvest something that is not in his season. And it is telling you no. And it's telling you no. It continues to push. It continues to push forward and forward. Okay? So patience is a form of wisdom. Okay, I want Spiders 19. Spiders 19 is not available now. Yes, we are not saying that. We're not trying to say that that is the burst. Okay, but I want this. It's not available now. How do I carry these people along? How do I become patient? Do I come to the group and scatter the whole team because there is no what we wanted is not available? No. That is not patience. You call your leader is not picking. You call him 10 times. At a time he's not picking. You go to his WhatsApp and send him a very, very, very annoying message. That is not patience. Patience is not just about waiting. It is ability to keep a good attitude while you are waiting. Patience is a form of wisdom. You are wise and you are able to understand and accept. Not just understand it, you also accept it within your heart that things sometimes will unfold in their own time. Okay, so be patient with everyone. Be patient with the system because patience is a virtue. All right, number 5, organization. This is the 5th leadership competence I'm talking about tonight. Organization. Organization is the key. And organization starts with you. Me personally, I wouldn't want to work with you if you are not organized. And I know quite a number of persons do not like to work with people who are not organized. Organization is key, and it starts with you. Are you someone who do things haphazardly? You don't have a pattern, do things anyhow. You're organizing a seminar with your team and you scatter everything. No organization. Let me tell you, when people come and sit down to listen to you, when people join you on a mission, it is because they sense that in you is the capacity to lead them. When people begin to see that you don't have the capacity to lead them, they're going to leave you. They're going to leave you automatically. All right. So organization is very fundamental. All right. And this has to do with the way in which something is done or arranged. How do you do your things? How do you carry yourself? How do you organize the team? How do you organize programs? Are you haphazard? Nobody wants to work with a disorganized person. Nobody wants to work with people who are in disarray. People like to come into a house that is well organized. All right. So your ability to work in an organized manner will reflect in your team. That is fundamental. Let me tell you, if you organize, your team will be organized. If you are not organized, your team will be disorganized. So whenever you see a team that is not organized, the person to blame is the leader. The leader. Remember, everything rises and falls on leadership. So being able to put things together in a systematic and flawless manner is a rare quality of every good leader. So if you want to be a good leader, please be organized. Be organized. Be organized. Let me recap again. This is number 5. I mean, this is number 5. We are talking about 10 core leadership competencies tonight. But let me recap again. Number 1 is faith and believe. You must believe in the system. You must believe in yourself. Number 2 is compassion. You must have compassion. You must be, you must walk in the shoes of the people that you're leading. Number 3 is communication. You must be able to communicate effectively. Number 4 is patience. You must be able to understand that sometimes things will not happen the way you want. They will happen in their own time. And number 5, you must be able to know that organization is key and it starts with you. People like working with people who are organized. Let's move on. Number 6 is talking about focus. Focus. Focus is another competence you must develop as a leader if you want to succeed in this industry. Focus talks about, it said, experts define focus as the act of concentrating your interest or activity on something. So you are bringing all your energies, and you're concentrating them on something. And you know what that means? Anytime you concentrate your interest and activity on something, then you are going to succeed. Focus is a core competence one must develop if you are to successfully lead people. People, you must have laser focus. You can't say you're a leader when today you are here, tomorrow you are there, next tomorrow you are there. Yesterday, someone very, very popular, powerful in Nigeria gave me a phone call yesterday night. We spoke for 1 hour. And she said that since she was a celebrity, she has never joined any multi-level marketing business, because she find out that people are jumping from here to there, here to there, here to there. Today it is this one, tomorrow is that one. So he was asking me why. And I started to explain to her. And she said that is why she has never wanted to join any company. But she said she saw Powerful Life and she developed interest immediately. And she said she was going to speak with the leadership of this company. And she spoke with me and she is coming on board. He is a celebrity, a powerful one for that matter. Okay, so people must see you as a person of focus. See, don't mind the people that are jumping from here to there, here to there, here to there. Let me tell you what is going to happen to them. They are going to dissipate their energy. They will not rise to the top. They will never rise to the top because their energy is not concentrated. They will never rise to the top. And then let me tell you what is going to happen to them afterwards. After many years of jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping, when they call some people, those people will not follow them again. The followers will become wiser and know that these people or this person is not a good leader. I know some of them. I will not call their names here, but we know some of them already, and we know the reports that we're getting from their team members. So focus will help you to concentrate your energy, and then it will help you to produce powerful results. All right. When you lose focus, your energies will dissipate and you will not achieve much. So you don't want to dissipate your energy. You don't want to waste your energy. You want to concentrate it, and you want that focused energy to produce an outstanding result for you. Now, number 7, I love this. In fact, one of the first persons who made me to get interested at all in anything called multi-level marketing used to call himself the greatest salesman that ever lived. He would tell me something. He said, the only thing you can do to me, if you want to cage me, is not to allow me to sell. But if it's about selling, I can sell everything. That's what the man used to say. I will not call his name too. All right. So he says the people who lead the world today, the richest men in the world today are salesmen. My brothers and sisters, leaders, everybody sells. If you don't have the capacity to market what you have created, then I can tell you that you are not in business. In fact, you will not survive. Okay, so selling is an ability that everybody must know how to do. See, when you go to school and you learn skills. Those skills are what you go to sell in the labor market. If you cannot sell your skill, then you are on your own. OYO. So you must be able to sell. Don't say I don't know how to sell. Like when people say I don't know how to sell, I don't know how to. Who are you telling? Selling is a life wire of life. In fact, if there is no selling, there won't be any life. Everybody sells. Imagine. So you must develop the skill of selling, okay? Every successful businessman is a great salesman. All right. You must master the act of selling. You must be able to communicate value to the point that people are persuaded to buy in. This line is fundamental. So when you come to tell somebody about powerful life opportunity, do you communicate value to the point that they buy in? You persuade people, subtly, and you win their admiration of what you are saying. So how good are you at selling what you have? Are you the one that come and people ask you what you are selling and you don't even know what you are selling? And you tell them to call so person, call this leader there. Who is that leader there? Are you not a leader? So you must be able to sell. You must be able to communicate value. Like I used to tell us in our trainings, or for instance, in our physical trainings, or sometimes I used to tell us, when you want to sell to professionals, for instance, you want to sell the products that we have to people who are in the medical profession, who know more than you. You don't need to talk too much. Communicate value to them. These people are intelligent. They are wise. They understand this area more than you do. Just what they are waiting for you is to communicate value. Once you communicate value to them, they buy in. Okay, so you're not coming to condemn what they know already. You come and communicate value. This is one mistake that people used to make when they want to sell. They want to destroy every other thing. They demarket every other thing because they want to sell. It's not necessary. Come and sell. Communicate value. The person you are talking to will see the reason why he has to be part of what you are doing. All right. So it is a skill every leader must master. You must be able to sell to some people to be able to recruit them into your organization. There are people that you bring into your organization just because you were able to sell to them. All right. You must be able to sell to them. Number 8. Number 8 is one of the core values of Powerful Life. RISP is a core value of Powerful Life, and I means integrity. So integrity talks about honesty, and honesty is key to leadership. Honesty is key to leadership. Integrity helps you to build trust. Once you're able to build trust in people, I can tell you the people can go to any length to be able to support what you are doing. So integrity is key. And integrity is saying what you mean and meaning what you say. If you tell somebody, if you join the system today, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, it is saying what you mean. So that thing you're telling them you're going to do, you mean it. And then you meaning what you have said. So integrity is fundamental. Integrity is fundamental. You think people don't know? People know you. People know you. I want you to know today that people know you. If you're not there, what are they going to say about you? Are they going to trust you to the point of living their lives, their widows to you? Are they going to trust you to that extent? Integrity is choosing your thoughts and actions based on values rather than personal gain. You call this person now, this is your team, this is your leader, this is your team member just comes into the system. He wants to buy into, he wants to register, he wants to sign up, wants to become a member of Powerful Life. Now, you know that when you do this in like this in this way and this in that way, it's going to favor them. It's going to favor them, and it may not favor you very well. It may not favor you very well, and then you try to manipulate it in a way that it will favor you. That is not integrity. I'm talking to us tonight because some of these things, they have spiritual implications, because there's a law that guides nature. So integrity is choosing your thoughts and actions based on values rather than personal gain. It's not about what you're going to gain alone. It's about every other person. All right. So integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is watching you. Nobody is watching you and you're doing the right thing. Okay. So that is integrity. And like I said, integrity is going to help you to build a lot of trust. Let's move on. Number 9. Number 9 is knowledge. Knowledge. You must be knowledgeable. You must be knowledgeable. Don't be a leader that you have been in the business for 1 month and you don't know how to do registration. You have been in the business for 1 month and you don't know how to transfer wallet. If you're on the call tonight and what I'm saying is affecting you, please and please let your leadership begin today. You cannot be in a system for 1 month and you don't know how to make a withdrawal, cash out. You cannot be in a system for 1 month and you don't know how to upload a wallet. You cannot be in a system for 1 month and you don't know how to change your password. You are not serious. You are not ready to be a leader. You are a perpetual follower. Yes, that is the truth. Let us tell ourselves the truth because this is leadership. This is leadership university. All right. So if you want to be a leader, you must be well knowledgeable. See, people will follow you when they know, when you know quite a lot, and you are able to transmit and transfer values to them. Why do you think people don't want to follow any other person? You can go and prospect someone today, and that person will not join you, and another person comes tomorrow and he joins the person. Why? Because people will follow you when you know quite a lot, and people believe that you can transmit and transfer these values to them. So that is fundamental. So it's not village people this time around. What do you know? What do you know? How can you transmit knowledge to the people who are with you in the team? How can someone be with you in the team and they're still making mistakes? Making mistakes here and there. They are blocking some people's accounts because the leaders, the people that brought them into the business do not know, or they are not displaying any kind of leadership. See, knowledge makes more than knowledge makes more than mere desire or a willing heart to succeed. Now, this is another dimension of knowledge I want you to understand here. See, knowledge means more than a mere desire or a willing heart to succeed. Some people come into multi-level marketing. They want to have a car. They want the company to give them a car in the next few months. They want to win a house. They want to get to the highest rank in the company. That is a mere desire. Some of them are also willing. Yes, they have a willing heart. They want to be there. But they are not learning. They are not learning. See, if wishes were horses, everyone is going to ride it. So we're talking about knowledge, and there is a saying that knowledge is engaged. The only dimension of growth that is natural is biological growth. Is biological growth. When you are born and you eat, you are going to grow. But I want you to understand that every other kind of growth is engaged. If you must grow intellectually, you must engage it. If your intellect must grow, you must engage it. If your knowledge base of this industry must grow, you must engage it. And when you engage it, you are going to grow into a superior version of yourself. Let me tell you, some people want to be directors in Fafa Life. Well, the first question you ask yourself is, do you have the capacity to lead? Do you know how many people who are going to be in your team before you become a director? People have mere desire. They wish they'll be directors. That do you have what it takes? What knowledge base do you have? See, you are going to fail and fail in every episode if you refuse to grow. If you're on this call tonight and you have been in multi-level marketing in different times and you have not grown, I'm telling you tonight, you are going to fail in episodes if you refuse to grow. So growth and knowledge, grow in knowledge. It is fundamental. So it is necessary that you have what is called mastery, what we call uncanny mastery. Have the mastery, the ability to combine the necessary things with precision and produce predictable outcomes. You must be able to have this capacity. All right. You want to become a diamond in the next 2 months? You must understand the system. How do you place people? How do you join? How do you what do you need to do? Knowledge of the system is important. All right. Now look at this. He says, insofar as your business consists in dealing with other men. See, this is very sacred. I want you to take a look at this. He said, insofar as your business consists in dealing with other men, whether personally or by letter, the key thoughts of all your efforts must be to convey to their minds the impression of increase. See, when people are coming, you are dealing with people. We are dealing with people. When people are coming to join you, I can tell you, you as a leader, you must be able to convey an impression of increase to their mind. They must know that when they join you, they will increase because you know something that they do not know. Like we are on this call tonight, we invited you to come here. If we are not going to increase you, if we have not created that impression of increase, you're not going to be here. Increase is what all men and women are seeking. Everybody wants to increase in knowledge, increase in value, increase in assets and everything. So increase, that impression of increase is fundamental. He said the desire for increase is inherent in all nature. It is the fundamental impulse of the universe. It is the fundamental impulse of the universe. Whenever people know that they join you and they increase, they will follow you. And that is what we call attraction, success by attraction. This time around, you are no longer pursuing success. Success is following you. All right. And because it is the deepest instinct of their natures, all men and women are attracted to him who can give them more of the means of life. Hallelujah. Sorry, I'm not in the church. So you confer the impression of advancement with everything you do. With everything you do, you must convey that impression of advancement so that all people shall receive the impression that you are an advancing man and that you advance all who deal with you. This is sacrosanct. This is sacred. All right. When people have this impression that you are an advancing man, and then when they join you, you are going to advance them. Ladies and gentlemen, they're going to be with you. So the last and the final point for tonight, or the last leadership competencies I'm going to be talking about tonight, is team building. You know, these things we are saying, you know them, but you need to bring them to your subconscious. Okay? When you look at your business, when you look at your team, what is going on there, you are now beginning to see why you are growing or why you are not growing. All right, so team building, together everyone achieves more. TEAM, together everyone achieves more. In Faithful Life core values, we say selflessness. It's not all about you, it's about the people. There's a saying that if you want to go far, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with people. When we tell you that you build your system and you reinvest in your team selflessly, when you reinvest in your team, you are going to go far. You're not going to go fast. We are going to go far. I can tell you this today. It is a law of nature, and that law cannot be disputed. It's alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. It is literally true that you can succeed best and quickest by helping others to succeed. When you help others to succeed, and I want to tell you that initially you may not see the results, but when the result is going to come, it's going to come like the law of compound interest. It's going to compound. It's going to compound. It's going like as if it has been gathering. It has been gathering, and it's going to empty and pour. All right. So it is literally true that when you can succeed best and quickest by helping others to succeed. And I want to tell you that talent will win game. Talent can only win game, but teamwork is what will win championship. If you want to win a championship, go for teamwork. If you want to win a game, go for talent. If everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. If everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. That is the word of Henry Ford, and that is the word I'm going to be using to close tonight. Now, as I round off tonight's meeting and we open the microphone to hear from us, I want you to hear it again. Hear it again. Hear it again. First of all, that success is never designed to be pursued. Success is never designed to be pursued. The moment you begin to pursue success, then know it that you have failed. Success is attracted. Success is the product of who you are becoming. Now, if you are on this call tonight, and after this call tonight, you do not become. All you did was to come and join this call. You are doing, you are not becoming. Because success is about who you are becoming. There is a version of yourself that can be a director. It may not be the version of yourself that is on this call tonight. It may not be this version that is on this call tonight. There is a version of yourself that can rise to that position of a director. So if you remain where you are tonight, if you remain at a particular level that is not befitting or that cannot carry the load of being a director, I can tell you will never be a director. So, but there is one thing about human beings which is very fundamental and which is wonderful. Human beings are the only organisms that have the ability to transform into greater versions of themselves. You see, you can learn, you can transform, you can change. Human beings are basically the only beings that have the ability for personal growth and development. Yes. All right. So success is the product of who you are becoming. It is more of the being than just the doing. People who achieve balloon success, they did so by violating the principles. And if you ever achieve this success by violating principles, you know what it's going to do? It's going to be like a rubber band. Yeah? It's going to pull you back. You rise and then you fall. You rise and then you fall because you didn't follow the law of process. There is a process of rising, and there's a process of leadership, rising to leadership. All right. So remember that you don't get in life what you want. You get in life what you are. It is time to grow. Time to grow. You grow. When you grow, your mind grows as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much tonight. And I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me. I hope I have not wasted your time tonight, and at all. And I want to hand over to this is 4 minutes to the hour of 9 o'clock. 4 minutes to the hour of 9 o'clock, and I want to hand over to Mr. Mike Ajao. Mr. Mike Ajao, I want to hand over to you, sir.
Awesome. My network is not very good because it's raining heavily where I am, but I try to make sure that I listen to everything you said. People, tonight, these are gems. Gems. I can tell you again, gems. If you ask me for a summary of everything that Dr. Franklin delivered tonight, it is just that it is about leadership. Leadership. John Maxwell will say, everything rises and falls on leadership. And if you look at it tonight, people, self-leadership comes to the fore. If you have not developed yourself, you cannot lead a person. You cannot lead a single soul. Self-leadership is a lifetime journey. Thank you so very much, Dr. Franklin, for what you have done tonight. Honestly speaking, anyone who did not join this call tonight has missed out big time. Honestly speaking. But if you're a leader on the call tonight, the challenge before you is, how do you rally your people? How do you ensure that they develop? How do you ensure that you provide true leadership, lasting leadership for these ones? Thank you so very much, Dr. Franklin. Amazing gems. Amazing gems. You have the
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Mike. Like you said, your network seems not to be very good. All right, over to you. Thank you so much, Mr. Mike. Over to you, Mr. Wakama. Mr. Wakama, want to hear from you. Can you cap it up tonight?
Let's hand over to other leaders to please continue. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Mike. Mr. Mike, John Maxwell, leadership consultant. All right, Mr. Nawakama, the microphone is over to you. Can we hear from you? Add your words as we wrap up tonight. And then Doro, get ready.
Absolutely. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. We have been fed on the master's table, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about leadership. Thank you so much, Dr. Franklin, for giving us these nuggets, these leadership nuggets. It's been amazing. I was glued to my phone, even though where I was noisy, but the phone was on my ears all through the presentation. I couldn't take off the phone from my ears. It was amazing. I've made up my mind to become a better leader myself. Like Dr. Franklin told us, we must become, and not just be hearers, but be doers of the word. That is what leadership is all about. Especially in MLM, like he told us, it takes leadership, hard work, and commitment. And this is leadership. Leadership, I always tell people, in network marketing is helping people succeed. The more people you help, the more you succeed, because your success is tied to the success of the people who are following you. And people join people. They don't join businesses. People join Fafo Life because of you, not because of Fafo Life, right? So that is one thing you must understand as a network builder. The number one principle for success in network marketing is leadership, and Dr. Franklin has told us everything we need, the 10 qualities we need to become effective leaders in this industry. Until you become a leader by developing these attributes, ladies and gentlemen, you may never make a mark in this industry. He who holds the pen makes the most money, and leaders holds the pen. Thank you so much, Dr. Franklin, for giving us these nuggets that will enable us become better leaders in this industry. And it is my prayer and desire that each and every one of us will ponder over these words and be willing to apply them in our lives. Be patient, be focused, be men and women of integrity, have compassion for people. That is what leaders do. They are compassionate, they have empathy for people that are behind them. They seek for the success of people behind them. Like I always tell people, in this industry, forget yourself and go to work. Just forget yourself. Think about the success of others, because the more they succeed, the more you succeed. Just forget yourself and focus on the success of others. And that is the hallmark of leadership in this industry. Thank you so much once again, Dr. Franklin. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. Take it away from here.
All right, thank you, Mr. Enewakama. Thank you. We appreciate you. I'm looking in house. I'm trying to see the row. The row, if I cannot see you, but if you're here, you can unmute yourself. And let's hear from you and other leaders, because we are seeing so many leaders here, a lot of consistent leaders who have been on our calls and making great impacts in the groups and everywhere. So, the row, are you on the call? If you're on the call, unmute yourself. Just give us few words as we try to round up tonight. We don't want to stay much more beyond 1 hour. All right, I think Donroy is no longer available. I want to call on someone I've always seen. I've seen him answer so many questions in the groups. In fact, he has been very, very consistent, and I was forced to really, really know who he is. And in fact, I'm very, 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 very impressed with him. His name is Mr. Tunde Akinyele. Mr. Tunde Akinyele, I have seen a lot of leadership qualities in you, and we are really, really happy to have you as a part of this system. So, Mr. Tunde, I want to hear a word from you tonight. You can unmute yourself. Let me ask you to unmute yourself. Okay, Mr. Tunde, can you unmute yourself and just say something tonight? Except it's not convenient for you, but I have asked you to unmute. Yes, unmute yourself, Mr. Tunde Akinyele. All right, Mr. Tunde, we are waiting to hear from you as we round up tonight. Please, we don't want to keep people waiting. All right. Who else? All right, so let me leave the microphone open. If you have, do you have something to ask? Do you have a question? Do you have a comment to make? Let us make it, do it democratically. If you have something to say or comment to make before we call it off tonight, we are running off in the next 2 minutes. Okay, and then, all right, Kangan Tamarukuro, Tamara. Okay, Tamara, I have allowed you to speak. Can you unmute yourself? Let's hear from you. Tamara.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Mr. Tunde. Yes, we can hear you very well.
Yes,
how are
sir. You? Fine, thank you, sir. Awesome presentation tonight, sir. I really enjoyed myself as usual, and I learned a lot too, sir. So, well, I just want to say that there's this saying that the secret about the future is hidden in your daily routine. There's something you are doing every day that is adding up to what you're going to achieve in the future. So it's just about being consistent. I think you have talked about that many times. Being consistent, being persistent, always doing those things that will add up to what you are going to achieve in the nearest future. So,
all right.
That's what I have to say.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Tunde. Thank you. All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Someone raise a hand. Mr. Tamara, you raise a hand. Can we hear from you? Because we're running off. Mr. Tamara, okay, I cannot see Tamara. I have 2 more persons that want to speak. Okay, Mr. Tamara, go on.
I'm a miss, please. I'm a female.
Okay, is it Mr. or Mrs. Kangang? All right, all right. We are not hearing you. I think it's your network. Okay.
Can you hear
Can
me,
we?
please?
Yeah, yes, we can hear you. How are you? Yes, your
Very
voice is
much
echoing,
well.
but go on.
Hello.